Some movie endings leave us clapping, others leave us confused, but the best ones hide meanings you may have missed. Today we're diving into the hidden symbolism, secrets, and twists in some of the most talked about movie endings ever. Christopher Nolan's Inception has one of the most debated endings in modern cinema. The film concludes with Cobb finally reuniting with his children, but the camera lingers on the spinning top, his totem, which determines whether he's in a dream or in reality. It wobbles slightly, but before we can see if it falls, the screen cuts to black. For years, fans have argued, was Cobb still dreaming, or did he finally make it home? But here's the hidden clue most miss. Throughout the film, Cobb is obsessed with the totem, constantly relying on it to distinguish dream from reality. Yet in the final scene, when he sees his children, he walks away from the top without waiting for the result. This action is far more important than whether the top falls. The ending isn't about the literal reality of Cobb's world, it's about his emotional reality. He's finally accepted his past, his guilt over Mal, and chosen to live in the present with his family. Nolan subtly shifts the question from is it real to does it matter? The spinning top represents doubt, but Cobb's choice to ignore it represents freedom. David Fincher's Fight Club ends with the narrator holding Marla's hand as skyscrapers collapse around them, all set to the haunting tune of Where Is My Mind? The twist, of course, is that Tyler Durden never existed. He was a projection of the narrator's fractured psyche. Many viewers focus on the critique of consumerism, the rejection of corporate-controlled life, and the rebellion against conformity. But the hidden meaning goes deeper. The destruction we see isn't just physical, it's symbolic of the narrator's internal collapse of false identities. Tyler represented an extreme, a hyper-masculine, violent, anarchist version of what he thought he needed to be in order to escape the emptiness of his life. By finally shooting himself to kill Tyler, the narrator embraces his authentic self, flawed and vulnerable, but real. The collapsing buildings reflect not only the destruction of credit records and the economic system, but also the destruction of illusions within himself. It's a rebirth through chaos, an ending that tells us sometimes we must destroy the fake versions of ourselves in order to rebuild who we truly are. The Matrix changed cinema forever, and its ending is just as layered as its world. After Neo realizes he is the one, he no longer fears the agents. He stops bullets mid-air, moves with impossible speed, and bends the rules of the simulated reality. On the surface, it's a sci-fi triumph, a chosen hero discovering his power. But the deeper meaning of this ending lies in its symbolism of liberation. Neo isn't just breaking free from the computer program, he's breaking free from all systems of control. The Matrix itself represents illusion, the narratives we're told, the restrictions placed on us, and the artificial limits we accept. Neo's awakening is about questioning those systems, whether they are political, social, or even personal. His victory isn't just about defeating agents. It's about proving that reality is what you choose to believe, and that freedom begins with the mind. The film challenges viewers to ask, what systems am I trapped in, and how can I break them? Neo doesn't just free himself. He shows us that every illusion, even outside the movie, can be questioned. Bong Joon-ho's Parasite stunned audiences with its social commentary, and its ending is devastatingly symbolic. After the chaotic climax that leaves multiple characters dead, we see the son imagining a future where he earns enough money to buy the wealthy family's house and free his father, now trapped in the basement. At first glance, it plays like a hopeful epilogue, but then reality cuts in. We realize it's only a fantasy. The director himself confirmed that the son's dream is practically impossible. The hidden meaning lies in this brutal juxtaposition. The fantasy symbolizes the allure of upward mobility, the hope that hard work and persistence will eventually bridge the gap between poverty and wealth. But the harsh reality, shown immediately afterward, tells us otherwise. For families like the Kims, the system is designed to trap them where they are. The dream of breaking free becomes just that, a dream. Parasite's ending exposes the illusion of meritocracy. It delivers a sobering truth. In a world defined by rigid class structures, social mobility is not just rare, it's nearly impossible. The brilliance of the ending is how it makes us feel both the fleeting hope and the crushing despair all at once. Martin Scorsese's Shutter Island is a psychological puzzle, and its ending lingers long after the credits roll. Teddy Daniels, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, uncovers that he is actually Andrew Laetis, a patient on the island. The investigation was a role play to break his delusions, but ultimately he cannot live with the truth of his actions. As he prepares for a lobotomy, he asks his chilling final question: is it better to live as a monster or die as a good man? The surface reading is tragic. He succumbs to his mental illness and accepts the lobotomy, but the hidden meaning suggests something more intentional. By asking that question, Teddy reveals he might actually be lucid, fully aware of his reality. Choosing the lobotomy is his way of escaping unbearable guilt, preferring a numb existence over living with the monster inside him. It's a moment that blurs the line between madness and choice. The ending reminds us that sometimes denial, or even self-destruction, feels safer than facing reality. It forces us to confront an uncomfortable truth. Not every person wants healing. Some prefer escape. Christopher Nolan's Interstellar takes us beyond black holes and distant galaxies, but its ending reveals something profoundly human. When Cooper enters the Tesseract, it looks like a dazzling sci-fi spectacle, an abstract space where time itself can be navigated. But at its core, this sequence isn't about physics, it's about emotion. Cooper uses this space to communicate with Murph across time, guiding her to save humanity. The hidden meaning lies in the force that makes this possible: love. The film suggests that love is not just a feeling, but a dimension, a connection that transcends time and space. Cooper's bond with Murph becomes proof that human emotion is more powerful than even the laws of science. The ending reframes Interstellar from being a story about survival and space exploration into one about relationships, legacy, and the ties that hold us together. While wormholes and relativity might seem incomprehensible, the message is simple. In the end, love is the only constant that guides us through the unknown. When we step back, these endings aren't just plot twists designed to shock us. They are layered metaphors that reflect human nature, society, and reality itself. Inception teaches us acceptance. Fight Club reveals the need to destroy illusions. The Matrix urges us to question control. Parasite exposes the cruelty of class. Shutter Island shows the comfort of denial. And Interstellar reminds us of the power of love. This is why these endings stay with us long after the credits roll. They are not just entertainment. They are philosophical statements disguised as stories. They challenge us to look inward and see the illusions, fears, and hopes within our own lives. So which hidden meaning shocked you the most? Did Inception really end in a dream, or was it all about peace of mind? Which of these films made you rethink the story entirely? Share your theories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into cinema's greatest endings, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more explorations of film's most powerful moments.